Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome back. Lando here. So today we are deep in the Revelwood and we are at the Revelwood Spire. So we're going to go and do that. And then time permitting, we are going to go and do a couple of quests. So let's get right into things. Yep, and get moving up the spire. Yeah, deep in the Revelwood here, as you can see. Come a long way. Got a lot of things over here. Low metals we still need to do. Got what's probably a shroud root over there by that. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, we're gonna be going up this spire and then we're gonna go hit this cave, probably do these two quests that are right next to the spire here. Yeah, we got some things we need to handle. But first, let's go solve this spire. Because, well, spires are great things to unlock. And, oh no, am I on the back side of it? It looks like I am. It almost doesn't want me to get up there. And while you're out, we got a few more things. Upgraded our skill tree a little bit. Got some more skills. Got all the way up to the ranger. Y'all saw that last time. Got another endurance point. Got the sniper. So crit chance increased by 10% when I'm attacking with a ranged weapon. I really like updraft, but it wasn't worth the skill points right now. Finally went down here into the red tree. I took some extra constitution. That's 100 extra health. It means I can take more beating, which is a great thing. Alright. So let's get to it. Also got a few more materials unlocked, some base changes, and we'll see if we get to that. Alright, so first thing we got, of course, we got 2 locks. Explosive arrows are cool. They blow stuff up. Extruding all these little barrels a lot more effective. Blow dust. Doesn't that just sound interesting? How that would blow dust. That door's locked. Alright. And they have filled the world with lovely little traps. As you can see, I like the explosive arrows maybe a little too much. Don't get hit by the rolling fireballs. They will wreck you. And I'm going to loot some of these jars because I'm hoping to find something very specific. Like some bronze or copper bars. Metal sheets. Another lock to open that. So. Alright, let's focus on this spire. Okay, there's a lock. Opens that door. And that lock. Alright, we need to find our way to the other lock. Probably gonna be this way. Shroud survival flask there, great. Sit right over the tops of those. Is that some honey? We love honey because we can't make it yet. Oh no. Oh, and I got hit. Remember, if you get hit by something on fire, you fire out by roll. fire brick. I can make fire brick. I don't know if I've shown you guys this yet, but I've got flare arrows. Come on, work. Yeah, flare arrows. They're great. For a limited time, they'll give you light in a dark space. Absolutely love them. Kind of consider them a requirement almost, because they are that freaking good. Alright, yep. Nothing else to see down here. On to our new teleport pad. Four locks to find on this one. One was clearly right over here. I was hoping it would be the four corners thing. Ooh, copper bars. Nice. I can make copper arrows at the hunter. But I can't mine copper yet. I can mine it, but I need the crucible so the blacksmith can process it. I don't have that. Oh man, I didn't want to fall off of there. That was freaking stupid. But hey, while we're here, there's another one. Alright, so that's two. Now I just gotta get my butt back upstairs. Damn, there wasn't a swing thing in the ceiling, so I just screwed up that jump is what that amounted to. Memory serves. Ooh, there's a gold chest. Ring of Mana. I have no use for that. Absolutely none. Two locks down. Yeah, I got a lock over there. Probably. I cannot shoot through those. I can hit that from over here, though. I don't think I can, so how am I supposed to get over there? Fascinating. Oh, I'm not going to make it on that glide. That's for sure. Very sinister of them. Figure out how to do this, shall we? There has to be another path over there somewhere. Fence brought me up here, so there has to be another way up. Alright, what was that one? There's gonna be another one around here. I just feel kind of dumb, I'm sure. Oh, that That was the last one. That wasn't the last one. I need one more. Where is it? Where is it? Ooh, it's right there. Okay. Timing. Got it though. And up we go. Alright, 2 logs up here. Lots of fire. Looks dangerous. Yeah, I'm gonna look in here. It's not the focus, but what I do? Stone. I feel cheated. Salt. Salt's good. What about you? You got something that doesn't suck. You do not. You know, they're just jipping me all over the place tonight. Alright, so how do I? Aha. Now there's a couple of these lock mechanisms where like it's set up where you don't think to look behind you, and then the one you keep looking for was right behind the entry point you wanted. It can make you feel real dumb. They did a real good job with the design. Oof. Look behind me. Probably one right there. That's just pretty cool. Electric sparks right over the teleporter. And we'll zip our way right up. And we have opened the Revelwood. Commune with the flame. The undergrowth of the Revelwood hides madness within. The elixir's cradle, the root of the rot, the seed of insanity, the labyrinth of malady and disorder nestled in the Bosket's heart. 9 new markers added. Alright. And we can now teleport to this spire. That cave is our goal, but that's a little closer. Before we do any of that, we are gonna zip home, get our rest back up, because we need to do that, and then I'll show you some of the changes we've made at the base. Yep, show you some of the changes we made at the base. Take a sip of coffee here while we're teleporting. Because caffeine makes the world go round. And it's certainly taking its sweet time today. All right, there we go. Back at the base. It looks like night is falling on us. I actually don't want to go tramping through the Revelwood over there at night. We'll do some night videos, but I don't think today's the day, so. Let's see. First change we made is we've moved Ozzy's room, and we've moved all our chests. We moved all our chests down here into this lovely loot room that I've carved out. Not quite finished. Need to put a thing there and a thing there for light. I got these lovely little braziers and these recesses. To move a chest, if you open it up, right, you see down here where you've got the Shift R that lets you click on one item, just move the whole item. But if you just hit R, you'll transfer your whole inventory to the chest and back and forth. So you'll need to get an empty chest, transfer your entire inventory using the R key, then find the chest you want to empty, go empty it with the F key back into your inventory, then you can pick up the chest. I'm not going to demo it because it's a long, drawn-out process. We'll do a demo on that in a later video. So yeah, we've changed this up. We moved Ozzy out of here. Probably going to knock this wall out and open this all up further, but for right now, this is my cozy sleeping space. We moved Ozzy up here. Yep, there's Ozzy sleeping. He's got his chest, his production stuff here. You could use a little more light over here, but it's coming along nicely. Coming along very nicely. I think I've shown the double planters already, but in case I haven't, yeah, we've got 2 sets of planters up here now. Moved most of our seed beds up here. Need to get some more light up here too. Growing strawberries, indigo, all kinds of new plants. I think those are hazelnut bushes. Yeah. But that's not the main point of this. We need to get to sleep, get back to the Revelwood, and continue our quests. But yeah, those are some of the upgrades we've been doing, working on. I've shown you guys basically how the build system works. I'm not going to bore you with going through every little change I make. You know, it's real time consuming and it's not exciting video. So, all right, we've rested. We need to eat some tomatoes, and we've got raw game now because we're in the Revelwood. The boars drop raw game, which is better than the wolf meat. So that's our new food source. And off we go to the ancient Revelwood Spire. And we're teleporting again. Yep, teleporting again. We've already communed with that flame. Now, where do we want to go? We want to go... We're going to do these 2 easy ones first because that's a bit of a cave. Alright. How do I know that's a bit of a cave? Well, I played a lot of Enshrouded before I started doing these videos, and yeah, I've got a max level guy. Yeah, it's all been a lot of fun, and I decided to start a YouTube channel, and I figured I'd start at the beginning. That seemed the prudent thing to do. Now, the Revelwood has all this jungle-like stuff, and can be a little difficult to navigate because it's got multi-tiered plateaus and mountains within this heavily forested area. Ooh, I didn't even know that was there. Brilliant. And you get 2 sparks out of Revelwood flame shrines, so that's good. That was just a happy accident. I did not know that was there. And I think I want to stay on the upper platform because you see that goes down into the shroud. I have no business down there right now. These boars can mess you up. They're level 13. I'm level 9. So, yeah. But we like boars because they drop raw game. Where's that other one I killed? These fey deer are cool. Later I'll get a chance to tame them, and I'll farm them just like the goats. They produce fay deer milk, which is also useful. And the thing with the boars is they'll charge you, and as long as you can get away from the charge, you're fine. But that charge does hurt, so don't get caught. All right. And something else a good friend of mine pointed out to me while he was watching one of the videos. He said, I seen you scrolling, hitting like your health potions in combat along the bottom with the mouse wheel instead of just hotkeying. And I will scroll, I will hotkey. I don't know why it's not automatic for me to hotkey, but I do both. Bad habit, I know, but yeah, I do it just the same. All right, over here at the carpentry camp. And we're going to want to dig in this rubble because that's where the missing chest that the carpenter stole from Ozzy is. Oh, it's a gold chest. What's in it? What's in it? Warrior trousers. 2 stamina regen, 39 physical resistance, 15 magic resistance. That sounds pretty good. What am I wearing? Oh, yeah. Archer trousers. Oh, but that gives me sneak speed. But I don't do that much sneaking, and I like the survivability on these. So, yeah, we're going to equip that. Yeah, we are going to equip that. Fancy pants. And we don't fancy pants. Alrighty, there's that. And there was another thing around here to get. It was that. There's also a flame shrine. If the flame shrine's below me, and I think it is. Maybe it's not. But it's way further away than this carpentry camp. Oh no, about the same distance. We're going over here first, I don't care. Oh, he got me. Like those new pants, that didn't hurt near as bad. Run, little piggy, run! Guess what? This little piggy went to market. Yep. Yep, he did. Give me more food. Wow, they are just all over the place, ain't they? That's right. Pigs can't climb, can they? Nope. Looks like we're having pork chops tonight, guys. Maybe some pulled pork, ham. Yeah. Alright, what's in the tent over here? Silver chest. Half timbered blocks. Nice. What a hovel, I thought. Bunch of bandits, rotten crooks, and halfwits. Itching to shank another over game cards. The crew is rowdy, but a few days of digging in the mine mellow even the toughest brigands. A single promise binds us together, an elixir for all. I hope Samuth is a man of his word. So apparently there's mines and a guy named Samuth. Ooh, anvil, like an anvil. Use an anvil any chance you've got. Because there ain't nothing worse than getting stuck out in the world with broke equipment. Oh, those guys are awful. We're going to put them down. Yeah, we are going to put them down. You know what? We're going to use our new explosive arrows. Why wouldn't you always use explosive arrows? Because they're expensive. But yeah, multiple groups of enemies like that grouped together, explosive arrows are great. What allowed me to do that? Clay. You get clay in the Revelwood. I've had the recipe for a long time, but I just recently acquired clay. I'm collecting these poison sacks because much later I can make poison arrows, which are good for wildlife. All right. Now, that's the elixir for all. I think that just might be our next chapter there. All right, where do we need to get to? 412 meters that way. All right, let me show you guys what explosive arrows can do for you. So you see this ledge? Didn't quite make the jump, but now I've got a place to stand. And you can use this technique to navigate all kinds of difficult terrain, get over mountains, and really you can do it. Okay, that's not a great ledge. Let's get another blast up there. So I've got a place to stand in there. All right, now I can stand up here, jump up here. I can do it again. And this is going to let me navigate this mountain rather than go all the way around it. Can be tricky. It can be tricky. I'm just going to do the same thing here. And you can use this interchangeably with your pickaxe too to modify the terrain. And this stone in the Revelwood, it's difficult to do it with. Now, once you get into the next area and the one after that, the Highlands and the Kindle Wastes, all the cliff faces are made of limestone and sandstone, and they blast out really, really easily. You don't have to use as many arrows on them. Just make sure you give yourself a nice little platform to stand on, enough room. And there you go. Just like that. It's getting a little tight in here. Like I said, this is expensive. It uses a lot of arrows, and explosive arrow 1 aren't too expensive, but explosive arrow 2 is really expensive. I don't even have that recipe yet. Yeah, basically you can use it to just carve your own little stairways and switchbacks into the sides of these cliff faces. And man, it is oh, no, not all the way down. Okay, I need a little more clearance there. And just like that, I'm up it. I don't have to go around for miles and miles. So I don't know if it's a time saver, but it's fun, and I definitely like doing it. Oh, I should have probably stayed up there. And that is what clay looks like. And yeah, I recommend you mine clay anytime you can. And a lot of the time, If you mine the clay off a surface, you might open up a deep clay vein. That might happen right here. And I will mine the crap out of clay because now that I've got explosive arrows, I will use a ton of them. I also am going to need a ton more flintstone now because you need flint arrows to make the flare and explosive arrows. Specialty arrows, if you're going to be an archer, are really, even if you're not, flare arrows is something you should get. Even if you're just being a magic user and not using your bow for combat, then yeah. But let's see if we can't get to our quest location. Yeah, it looks like I should have stayed up. Up on top rather than gone down. Come on. You don't need much. Like I said, you just need a little ledge. To get past. Alright. Look at all the clay. I'm not going to stop and mine the clay right now, but yeah, there's clay all over the cliff faces in the Revelwood. So figure out where, you know, you can get some good clay if you need to farm it, put yourself an altar there, and you'll be all good. Alright, I'm getting close, about 120 meters away or so from our goal. Actually, I think I need to go around this way. Oh, I hear boars coming for me. Yup. And I did not want to use explosive arrows on him. I forgot to change my arrows. You can do those in combat by just holding down the right click while you aim and use your scroll wheel. Copper arrows are great, but I don't have many of them, and I don't have enough material to make them, really. I think this is where we want to be. Somewhere. Yeah, that's where we want to be. Alright, you know what we're going to do, folks? Just in case this goes bad, we are going to come out here and we are going to make ourselves an altar. And set it up over here. So that we can teleport back easily if we die, because we are far out of range from anything. Alright, now into the cave we go. Into the cave we go. Ooh, pick these mushrooms. These mushrooms, if you're a magic user and you cook them, they are very good. They increase your intelligence, and they're used in mana potion recipes. But you got to get to the Nomad Highlands to get the fossilized bone dust to grow them. So, as far as I know, at this point in the game, this cave is the only source for them. So if you're doing that magic user thing, it may behoove you to leave an altar outside this cave. Gotta love the flare arrows as the light source. Also, lots of clay in this cave. You know what? Lots of spiders. And I'm happy to just blow them to shit. I am gonna collect these though, because you never know. I'm not looting all the spiders because all they really dropped is string, maybe a spider gland. I've got limited inventory right now, so I'm not going to farm all the clay. Yeah, I am. Crap, I am straight up full. I don't need that rubble. I can make all the metal sheets I want. I don't need that. Okay, I am dealing with spiders. Yeah, it might be useful. I don't need the Revelwood dirt. As you can see, I've got some clay on me. Alright. Okay, where's my path forward? It is that way. Okay. And yeah, there's a crap ton of clay in here. So I'll be back to mine this just for clay off camera. Yeah, I think I'll leave that altar there for a while because clay is so useful. Alright. Hand spindle I'm after is over there. Come on. There are a couple of huge spiders in here. Just a couple. Little ones aren't so bad. Oh, there's the big one. Oh, I almost went down right. Okay, so this is bad. Explosive arrows for crowds. He's so awesome. Oh, I got all three of the big spiders up here at once. Isn't this cool? Come on, big boy. What are you gonna do about it? I'm gonna copper arrows for you guys. Best I got. Oh, that hurt. Go down. You guys want to fight? Let's fight. Let's not. Let's not. That really kicked my butt. Poison is not good. Alright, that takes care of the three big boys. Alright, definitely gonna loot the three big boys. Take these mushrooms. I didn't finish reading it. A sleepless night. A comforting heat emanates from the rocks, so I won't need a fire tonight. I hear them in the distance, searching, howling. It's the wind that carries their madness my way. A draft from the mines. They mentioned the mines again. What are they digging for? Their screams rip through the night and scare away all the prey. I'm starving. I should have stocked up on resources when I was near Glenwood's End. The whole place reeks of blood and betrayal. I know the scent well. I'll walk with hunger in my heart if I must. And that That is the hand spindle. Now we can make linen. And now finally, I will be able to do a serious armor upgrade, which will probably net me less defense and health, but will greatly increase my damage output for my bow strategy. Now, why am I not bowing all these spiders? Because they jump, they're quick, and sometimes this is just easier. There is a chest down here. And a big spider. Flare arrows don't do damage, don't try it. I love explosive arrows, they're so good. Not perfect for everything, but man, are they good. You know, don't stand right on the extruding poison from the dead spiders. That's bad for your health. Alright. I am convinced there's a chest down here. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna do the Lando thing and go down. I'm gonna go through all my potions, that's for freaking sure. I could have sworn there was a chest in here somewhere. Could have sworn it. Oh, this blue luminous growth is cool. I'm not going to farm a bunch of it right now, but you can use it to make these cool glowing blue blocks. And my pickaxe is kind of crappy. Oh, my backpack is full, so I can't pull any of that out right now. But anyway, we got the hand spindle. I'm going to keep looking for the chest down here. That just goes around in the big circle back to the surface. There is, I swear. It might be, yeah, okay, it might be over here. There's some copper. Alright, well, if there is a chest in there, I didn't find it. But that's going to do it for this one today, guys. So that was finding the hand spindle so you can make linen with the hunter. And next time we'll show you what we made with that. Get back to the base, get it placed, all of that. Be back next time, do some more quests. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell me you love it. You tell me you hate it. Be good to each other. Choose love. And I will see you next time.